Hey, penny stock billionaires. Look, do you know what the number one job of a public company CEO is? What is their job? What's the job description, right? What is the job? Why do they get hired and fired? Do you have the answer? It's not about growing the business. That's not their job. Their job is to make the shareholders rich, to make you rich. If you own the stock, the CEO should be working 24/7, 365 to make that stock go to the moon, okay, in a sustainable manner, not in a pump and dump, but in a sustainable manner, and make the shareholders, which is you, rich. That's their job. Their job is to take their stock from, a dollar or whatever it is to $1,000, a million X, whatever. That's their job. But, in a legitimate, moral, ethical, legal manner, right? There's multiple ways of doing it. You can, create products, M&A, whatever it is. There's a lot of various decisions. One of the best decisions where you get fast ROI is what I would refer to as stock promotion, okay? Very simply, if you have a stock that's undervalued, right? If you have something that's really worth something, but it's trading far below its value, you get more investor eyeballs on it. You help that story be understood by millions of investors. You scale it out to massive audiences, which is what we do at Wall Street Reporter, right? That's my job basically, is to get massive audiences for these stocks to help. And again, more audiences, more eyeballs on the stock equals more demand for the stock, so the stock goes up, right? So look, and again, if you look at the history of big companies, whether it's Yahoo, I'm trying to think who else is in the news, but why did these CEOs get fired and hired, right? It's always about they don't say stock promotion, but they put it in very diplomatic words. They want to maximize shareholder value, create shareholder value, whatever the thing is, right? But it's always because a stock has been stagnant, and we're talking about these blue chip stocks. We're talking about these billion-dollar companies. That they've been stagnant for years, and you have activist investors get involved, and they basically say, hey, you got to, we suggest you do X, Y, and Z, but for a lot of smaller companies, the easiest thing they can do is just simply get more investor eyeballs on that stock, and that'll create more liquidity and help the stock increase in value. And that's we've done that for hundreds, maybe actually could be thousands of companies. Yeah, could be thousands of companies since at least '97 online, right? So we've done this for quite a while. Anyway, bottom line is, how do you know if the CEO is doing the right job? Very simple. How do you check for yourself? Number one, you want to see that the company's putting out news regularly. That means the CEO is engaged. He wants to tell the story to investors. Number two, if you see the CEO speaking at investor conferences. When you see these guys who are presenting at investor conferences at least once a month, that's a sign that somebody is is serious about the stock. And again, we want to see consistency, not these things where they pop in and out every 3 months. They go on this streak where they're putting out news and they go full off the radar. You don't hear from these guys for 6 months. That's not what we want. You want to see consistency. So it's very easy. Check for yourself. Look at their news feed. How much news are they putting out? How regularly? Are they speaking at investor conferences? Yeah, you can see all those things for yourself. And that's how you separate the winners from the wannabes.